My friends, I am William Poet. It is the end of the very first full week of 2025. And what an insane week it's been. I'm living in Santa Barbara. I have friends that have lost their homes, lost everything. I have friends that have been evacuated. 2025, I've been saying this for months and months and months. It's going to be a year of massive disruption, driven by climate change, driven by a disruptor moving into the White House, driven by artificial intelligence. This is going to be a year unlike any year in human history, and all of the great thinkers smarter than me agree on this. And so, what I know, having spent 35 years as a peak performance coach, working with some of the most powerful educators, leaders, athletes, CEOs, times of disruption create great opportunity. And what I want to do with you today is I'm going to give you a 7-step checklist. 7 things that if you do relentlessly, if you make these your daily habits and rituals, you will own 2025. This will be a year of more joy and more impact than any you've ever had. So that's what we're going to do today. This is going to be super quick. I am having a masterclass on Facebook tonight, and there'll be a link under this. And we're going to spend an hour kind of deep diving these 7 habits, but we're going to do a quickie today just to kind of excite and ignite you and give you a roadmap for success. So, the first thing, the number one habit in 2025, AI literacy. AI is going to be your force multiplier. Whatever you do, if you learn to leverage the smartest mind ever created, AI has access to the entire copes of human information, knowledge. It has total recall. It's not perfect, but it's far better than what we've got going on up here. I've got an MBA from a great university. I can maybe recall 10% of it. When I do my morning Bible study, I can drop in one verse and it'll tell me what book it's from. It'll tell me the etymology of it in Greek, in Aramaic, in Hebrew. So we have this super mind. And the first habit, the first step in 2025, use AI as a force multiplier. And as I walk through these next 6 steps, you're going to see how we can leverage it on a really high level, not just having it write emails for us and social media posts and content. So number 1, AI is your force multiplier. The next thing we're going to do is whatever theory you live on, and theories are really dangerous. I was a close quarter combat instructor, and I trust me, you don't want to bet your life on a theory. And so we use a nature-based model. Why? Nature is easy to quantify. It's incapable of telling a lie. You can test and prove things here. This model is ancient. It's timeless. The 5 elements of void, earth, water, fire, and wind. So step number 2, and this is really critical, we go into the void, and the void is sort of limitless potential. It's the quantum field. It's God. It's the alpha, the omega. And in the void, you need to connect with your reason for being. In business, we call it your massive transformative purpose, your why. There is a reason why you were born. You have gifts that are unique to you. And when we connect to our purpose, think of Elon Musk, Mother Teresa, Martin Luther King, Tom Brady. Men and women connected to their why, their reason for being, are exponentially more powerful, exponentially more energy flowing through them. All this we're going to be talking about is about energetic intelligence and artificial intelligence, the ultimate synergy. When you connect to your purpose, and you can use AI as a purpose discovery coach. It's one of the things that we teach in our Quantum Impact Accelerator. So, step number 2 is we're going to connect to our why, your reason for mine is to empower everyone. Literally, I'm here to give you guys the tools and training you need to thrive, to live a fully optimized, actualized life. So, number 1, AI is your force multiplier. Number 2, connect to your why. As we write the story of your life, who are you at your core? Number 3, we drop into the earth element. And this is really critical. And January is the perfect time to do it. You got to build out your strategy. What does your ultimate life look like? What does your ultimate business look like? And remove the limitations, but really become specific. This is where you set SMART goals for the year. Specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, time bound. We take those annual goals, we break them into quarterly high value projects. Those projects become sprints. Those sprints become daily activities that are aligned with your purpose. This is where the power comes in, right? So now, step number 3, we move into the water element. Water is cold and clear. It's the realm of the intellect, IQ, AI, right? This is our training zone. And a concept I learned 35 years ago when I was teaching close quarter combat is ATR. Your life will never be greater than your ability to respond. So think of yourself as a chalice, right? All of the energy, all the opportunity, all of the customers and clients are out there waiting for you to grow into an individual, to grow into a team or an organization capable of accessing them. There are real estate companies that struggle to make $1 million a year. There are real estate companies doing $1 billion a year. Same market, same capital, same investors, a much bigger challenge, right? So in the water element, we use artificial intelligence to develop our training protocols, the habits and systems that are going to drive consistent success. I need to become the machine, physically, intellectually, emotionally, and spiritually, capable of bringing my dream and my vision into existence, right? So we build our ATR. Then we go over to the fire element. Okay, this is checklist number 5. You must, especially in the age of AI and intelligent machines, develop emotional intelligence. You see, emotional intelligence determines how much energy you can bring to bear in any given moment. Meaning, you can have a massive ATR, but if you are sick and tired and beat up and frustrated and scared, you have zero capacity for impact. You have zero capacity for joy. You are functionally what we call at the bottom of the red zone. You're paralyzed. However, when you are feeling love, you love what you're doing, you love who you're doing it for, you love who you're doing it with, you're in a state of expansion and creation. You have access to insights, inspiration, intuition that you would never have if you weren't in this optimal flow state. So you must develop emotional intelligence, right? Become self aware, self manage, and then bring positive relational energy to your team and to the world around you. Step 6, or habit number 6, massive. This is the wind element. This is where the living and loving and impact takes place, right? Massive, intelligent, aligned action. That's the key word. Massive, intelligent, aligned. There are lots of people who are doing lots of things all of the time, but their lives aren't optimized. Their businesses aren't optimized because the energy is fractured. It's all over the place. So when you look at your calendar and you look at your to-do list, are they aligned with your purpose? When your purpose and your actions, when your thoughts, when your words and your deeds are aligned, you are in an optimal state of flow and power. And then habit number 7, the last habit, is a closed feedback loop. Because there's nothing worse than heading out on a vision, going on an adventure, and traveling really far and really fast and being lost. And so what we need to do is we need to stop frequently. And we have a simple win review. We look at what's working. Where am I crushing it? Where am I on fire for my life? Then, more importantly, I sort of detach emotionally and I look at it with clarity, water energy. What isn't working? Where am I failing? Where am I missing the mark? And then what needs to change? What actions, what behaviors, what skill sets do I need? And this win review takes my skills to the next level. It's how I optimize, it's how I grow, it's how I increase my impact. And so with these 7 steps, you will become unstoppable. We call it, it's the synergy of energetic intelligence. So what is energetic intelligence? The capacity to optimize, access, and align energy. And you have physical, intellectual, emotional, spiritual energy. There is financial energy. There's labor energy. And learning how to optimize for these is where you get to have quantum joy and impact. So let's run through these real quick. I love you guys. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. I hope you will join me tonight, 4 o'clock on Facebook. I'm doing an hour deep dive where we're really going to get some notes and some value and really help you understand and implement these 7 habits. The link will be under this. But right now, number 1, baby, in 2025, you had better master AI and use it as a force multiplier. You're not going to lose your job to AI yet. You will lose your job to someone that can leverage it. Your company is not going to be crushed by AI. Your company will be crushed by a company and a team that knows how to optimize and leverage this force multiplier. So that's number 1. Now, let's move into these elements in the void. You got to find out what your why is. You got to find out who you are. Live to serve your purpose. Live to optimize your unique gifts and share them at scale with the world. So that's the first thing. What is my purpose, my reason for being? In the earth element, what is your strategy? Build out your success blueprint. It's got to be crystal clear. You got to declare it. It's got to be specific. It has to be aligned. That's why most goals fail. Number 4, what are we going to do? I'm sorry, this is, let's see, we got AI. Yeah, we've got our purpose. We've got, number 4, in the water element, grow your ATR. You need to be training every day. Get to the gym, get your body optimized. I'm 60, almost 63. I've got more energy, strength, vitality than most 20-year-olds because I've never stopped training. Intellectually, study, learn AI literacy, right? Expand this bad boy. Emotional intelligence, develop your EQ, spiritual intelligence, learn how to scale your gifts, develop the habits and systems you need to be successful every single day of your life. Over in the fire element, this is number 5, master emotional intelligence. Men and women with high levels of emotional intelligence make more money than men and women with IQs that are high. And we're not going to be able to compete on knowledge anymore. So EQ becomes a superpower. Become massively self aware, learn how to self manage, and bring positive relational energy to everyone we meet. In our quantum impact accelerator, we teach a 6-step EQ habit that ensures that you are living in an optimized flow state every single day, living in the green zone. Checklist number 6, habit number 6, massive, intelligent, aligned action. That's the key word, massive, intelligent, aligned action. You got to make sure that your actions are aligned with what matters most, right? And then the final step, step 7, is your closed feedback loop. Knowing that you stop frequently and you look around and you bring in real-time data. What's working? Where are you absolutely crushing it? What isn't working? This is where the real nuggets are. It's not about shame or blame or feeling bad. It's about getting data, right? You're hungry for feedback. And then you got to make a course correction based on real time data. What needs to change? This elemental model of void, earth, water, fire, wind with a return back to the void, combined with artificial intelligence, is guaranteed to light you up and make this the best year of your life. I've been doing this work for over 30 years. I've helped organizations, large organizations, small organizations, and leaders radically transform what they're doing. And in 2025, I'm here to work for you. I'm here to serve you. I hope you will join me at 4 p.m. today, California time, for a happy hour, an hour where we deep dive this model and give you practical, applicable tools for every one of these steps. I'm William Poet, president of 9Q Solutions. 2025, the year of greatest disruption ever, the year of greatest opportunity ever. Let's you and I have quantum, joy, and impact. Train, love, and serve. So that's it. Thank you. On behalf of Jesus, who is my Lord and Savior, thank you for your time. Thank you for your energy. Let's make some magic happen.